Vertiv folks, we came up with a hot aisle contained system using their SmartAisle technology. We created pods, one for county government, one for schools, so it kind of gave us our own separate physical environments, but we were still running in the same shared space with a modular design. It makes it much easier to add components. I don't have to have a big, huge overhaul kind of event in order to increase my capacity. So one of the key decisions that had to be made, certainly was around power and the UPS. So we went obviously with the Libre EXM model. It allows us to grow as we need, so we didn't have to make a large upfront investment. We have currently 100 kVA capacity with the ability to add another 50 kVA when needed as we get to much more higher workloads here in the data center. With the new data center design, we are now totally N+1. We have dual gen sets. We have dual UPSs, dual PDU or primary distribution, and also that feeds all the way into distribution at the rack level. In the old data center, we had some single points of failure. We had a primary electrical panel that fed the entire room through sub-panels. And that became almost mental gymnastics when you were trying to plug something in. Okay, where do I have spare capacity in this panel? How do I get a separate feed over here? But it didn't really matter because no matter how you plugged it in, even if you had dual power, it was all still feeding back to a single choke point, one single power panel. If we lost that panel, the whole room was going to go dark anyway. So now that worry is completely eliminated. In terms of data center tiering, we consider ourselves actually a 3+. In terms of future-proofing and planning, there are technologies that are out there that are, changing it for everybody, cloud, IoT, big data, those kind of things. If there are things in the future that Vertiv wants to bring to the table, there's offerings that match up with where computing is going to, we'll be able to integrate those hopefully seamlessly.